At 11:11 p.m., the silver radio in the attic sparked to life. Ethan stood frozen as white noise bled into the room, vibrating against the floorboards. A voice emerged from the static, cold and precise, cutting through the silence. "Tomorrow, rain will flood Maple Street at 3:17 p.m. The radio clicked off, leaving only the hum of electricity. Ethan stared at the device, his pulse hammering in his throat. The next day, at 3:17 p.m., the sky turned ink black without warning. A sudden, violent deluge hammered the pavement. Within minutes, Maple Street was a river, water rising over the curbs as predicted. Ethan watched from his window, his grip tightening on the sill until his knuckles turned white. The streets were submerged, the world outside transformed into a dark, swirling channel. He backed away from the glass, his breath hitching in his chest. The radio had been right. It was not a guess. It was a countdown. He retreated to the attic, his movements heavy, and sat in the dark, eyes glued to the clock as the minutes ticked toward 11:11 p.m. once more. 11:11 p.m. The air in the attic grew heavy. Static hissed from the silver radio. A sharp, rhythmic scraping that set his teeth on edge. The voice returned, devoid of any warmth. "A red car will crash beside the old bridge at 5:42 p.m. Ethan did not wait for the click. He scrambled down the attic ladder and sprinted toward the bridge, his boots pounding against the pavement. He reached the structure at 5:30 p.m. He stood by the railing, staring at the empty road, praying for a quiet evening. 5:40 p.m. passed. 5:41 p.m. The road remained silent. A flicker of relief washed over him. Then, a low rumble vibrated through the ground. A red sedan rounded the bend, tires screeching against the asphalt in a high-pitched scream. It fishtailed, slammed into the metal railing, and crumpled like paper. Ethan stood 10 feet away, paralyzed. The silence that followed was worse than the crash. The radio was not just observing, it was commanding. He turned and walked away, his pace quickening as the weight of the pattern settled into his bones. Weeks dragged on, each prediction darker than the last. Then came the final, chilling message. Ethan Carter disappears on October 28th at 11:11 p.m. Panic clawed at his chest, hot and suffocating. He paced the attic, avoiding the light, avoiding the clocks that seemed to mock his remaining time. He began to tear the room apart. He ripped up the floorboards, nails screeching against wood, desperate for any answer to the madness. His fingers brushed cold leather. He pried a hidden compartment open and pulled out his missing